This video will reveal what men secretly want in relationships but don't ask for. Hey, it's Erin, your personal love expert from the channel where we make men make sense, VixenDaily. He might be embarrassed to ask you what he really wants in a relationship, but when you know what he really wants, what ends up happening? He ends up feeling an unbreakable connection with you, and he will loyally devote his entire self to you and view you as a woman he absolutely can never let go of. When you don't know what a man wants, you ignite his wandering instinct, and this takes hold of the relationship, making him start looking elsewhere for a woman who knows what he really wants and can satisfy his relationship needs. So if you want to learn what men secretly want, write "I'm ready" right now in the comments while the intro plays. It's good luck. This video has been requested so many times, so I hope that you guys enjoy. But before we dive into today's video, I have a very small favor to ask. If you like this video, if you like any of my videos or anything about me, if you like what I'm wearing, if you like love advice, leave me a like, a thumbs up, give me a like, give me a share, subscribe, tell people all about it. I really do appreciate it, and it really helps me out. So, what are the things men want in a relationship but don't ask for? Number 1, less texting. You might say it only takes a minute to text. Well, the thing is, men and women are different. For men, it's not about how quick the texting is, it's that they don't want the interruption in what they're currently doing. You see, men don't multitask. They actually like to focus on one singular thing at a time, and therefore generally hate texting. Most dating advice and relationship advice for women does not cover this. Men hate feeling obligated to have to reply to text messages. This is one of the major ways that relationship problems take root. Men never want to feel like they're forced into a lose-lose situation with texting, where they either have to reply to the texts that are sent to them, thereby inviting further interruptions, or he doesn't reply, and then the woman gets upset and he has to deal with that problem. For that reason, the best thing you can do is to keep texting and social media out of your relationship as much as possible, and instead focus on having quality time in your relationship. Instead of having the quantity or constant communication, which can drain the guy and make the communication go stale fast, focus on making sure you have quality time together where both of you have your complete attention on one another and you're not distracted or looking at your phone, because you're both in a good mood. Which brings us to number 2, a woman he can make happy. Not a love advice for women and relationship advice for women covers this, but men want to make you happy. So how do you do this? Well, you give him a roadmap for how to make you happy. For example, when you do X, it makes me feel so loved. That's the formula here. Give him the roadmap and he will absolutely go out of his way to do it. All you have to do is give him the clear guideline. Number 3, men want a woman who's in a good mood. So a woman who understands how to be happy and set the emotional tone for the relationship. How do you do this? You exercise emotional control, because a relationship will bring out your most volatile emotions, and in the relationship is when you need it the most. So think before you speak. As a relationship and dating coach for women, it's important to discuss this topic. A lot of dating and love advice doesn't cover this, and it's one of the most important pieces of communication advice and best ways to communicate with men. How men think is that they want to be talking to a woman and more involved with a woman when they're in a good mood. Number 4, an initiator in bedroom stuff. Initiator means you want it, and don't be afraid to initiate, because it'll make him feel like he is satisfying you. How men think is that you like them if you initiate. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments down below. Number 5, a woman who supports his drive. As a love coach for women who helps analyze relationships and what men want, as well as what men think, this is key when trying to understand men. Men want a woman who knows what supports his drive, what he wants to become, what he wants to improve at, what he wants to go further in. So supporting him and where he wants to go is vital. It's about how he lives. A man needs to live in a certain way that actually supports his drive in order to feel fully whole as a man. He can't compromise on the things that support his drive and charge him up. It's different for every man. Just understand that it's very important to him feeling like his best self. So pay attention to what uplifts him, pay attention to what motivates him, pay attention to what deflates him, to what kind of drags him down. Learning to even give him feedback on what you observe is going to help him, and it will either be crucial to supporting his motivation or crucial to giving him a guideline of what does not support his motivation. And he will absolutely love you for it. So I want to know your thoughts on this. Let me know in the comments down below. Number 6, a woman who supports the fact that he needs space. So a woman who gives him space. A woman who knows how to give him space means she has trust in him because she knows him, who he is, how he ticks, and what brings out his best. A woman knows that it's good and crucial for the relationship to give him space and already lives her life in a happy way where she's actually okay with giving space. It's easy to feel secure when you understand men in relationships. Number 7, a woman who appreciates him. It's awkward to ask for appreciation. Asking for it kind of defeats the purpose. So acknowledge and appreciate what he does right, and he will do it more. A woman who brings out his best. Men want to be with a woman who enjoys him when he's up, but more importantly, knows how to pick him up when he is down. So to do this, you need to be paying attention to what brings out his best, what drives him, what inspires him, what makes him feel alive, what makes him feel his best, strongest, and most motivated. What things make him feel the most defeated, on the other hand, frustrated, or hopeless. When you watch him and pay attention to these things, you'll understand how to be what he needs when he needs it. When you understand what brings out his best, you'll know him better than he knows himself, and he'll want you in his life forever. On the other side of things, here's a big warning. Never make it harder for him to handle what he needs to handle in his life. If you do, he will never share what's going on in his life or in his mind with you. It doesn't take much to make a man clam up forever. Now, this is super, super important. When a man feels like you understand his drive and what really motivates him, he will feel you understand him. And if he feels you don't understand him, he'll feel you truly don't understand him no matter how long you've been together. So that's how important this is. Now I have a question for you. What do you want in a relationship that you don't feel you can ask for? Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe if you want more, and don't forget to hit like because it lets YouTube know to recommend this video to more people, which really helps me out and I greatly appreciate it. Until next time.